Okay, so now I think we will be finished with this part. So the final thing is, we need to use the top controller to organize the signal between robot arm and PLC. Okay. So I think now there will be in our former example. Okay, in our former example, we just use controller to one electronic component, right? So now we have to do a top controller to control to these two controllers. Okay. So maybe we can check this master controller. Okay, actually the answer is right here. Okay, wait for assembly. I think we can just write it ourselves. Okay. So for the controller, I think the first thing is we have to trigger the conveyor process first, right? So also we have to check out what is the handshake signal between these three components. So we can turn on the I/O settings. Okay, so the controller is robot, right? The controller is CD controller, and here's the master controller is the top controller. Okay, so for master controller, okay, maybe we'll just set to CB, right? And then also we got a CB controller, maybe we'll just get the return back. Okay, so often when we design the controller communicating with controller, we'll make a cross like this. Okay, so you can see master controller set 101, and after the conveyor maybe just arrive at the position, and you will just also set 101 and return to here. So set 101 and this controller receive 1, wait 1, right? And after doing something, okay, and after the conveyor just stop the process, you will set 101. Okay, and then give to the master controller and return 1. Okay, so now we can try to make a small process to use the master controller to control the CB controller. Okay, so like this, because in typical most of the cases, we do not start like this, right? So actually maybe the conveyor have to ask if the top controller is ready or not, and then start conveying, right? So actually we have to start like this. Okay. So I will leave two comments for handshaking with the top controller. So first, okay, for this one now it's already be defined as a sub controller. So you have to wait for the top controller, right? Or we could say wait for master. The whole process will wait for master. Okay, so you can see also for the CB controller, the wait signal, wait for the master, the port is 1, right? So we just wait for 1, okay? And then for the after, you can see after the whole process is done, like it just got the sensor and then stop the conveyor. It means it already arrived this position. So maybe at this time we will just send. Sorry, not this one. At the end of this part, maybe we'll just set a 101 signal. Okay, so you can see wait for 1, and after finish set 101. Okay, so it's right here. 101 set right here, wait for 1, and then set 101 and return back to our top controller, our master controller. So when you are designing the master controller, it will be opposite. Okay, so you can see now maybe like wait for wait for 2 seconds, and then we will start the DO statement. Okay, so that this statement is set CB. Okay. Start CB. So start CB means I want the conveyor start its process. Okay. So you can see if now it's already right with this cross, right? So if we doesn't implement anything, now you can see it doesn't work because you can see back to CB controller. Now it's waiting for the signal from the master controller, right? But you can see now the master controller doesn't send any signal yet, right? It's empty. So if we want the controller be controlled by the master controller, we have to also set the DO statement right here. And the port is 101, right? It's this line, 101. Okay, so we'll just try simulation. Okay, wait for 2 seconds. Set 101. You can see now the conveyor is running. Okay, and then maybe next step. Okay, we have to also have a wait signal at the master controller. Maybe we'll wait 1. Okay, so you can see now it's starting simulation. Okay, and set. You can see now keep waiting, but you can see once the product is arrived at this position, right, it's right here, arrived the position. It also sent a 101 signal at the same time. So you can see it's just sent the 101 signal back to the master controller. So now the master controller will know what time is the process, what time is this conveyor arrived the position. Okay. So like this signal is like a product in position signal to the top controller. Okay, wait for master. Okay, and then product in position signal back. So like this one is also for start CB, but we also need to wait for CB. Okay, so now we also can make another cross right now. Okay, so now it's another cross. Okay, we use the second signal. Okay, so the third 103. Okay, 103 will control the robot. Okay, and then also the robot, the first port of the robot will also control the third one. So you can see 103 to 1. Okay, and this one is 3 to 1. So also here's another cross, and the relationship is the master controller will need to send 103 signal to the robot. So after the robot got the signal, it will start the process. And then after that, after the robot process done, and it will set 101 and back to the master controller. So actually this is the same way. Okay, I just ask you something and just return something to me. Okay, so in the master controller right now, I just ask for the conveyor. So and then wait for the conveyor return. So also after the conveyor return, now I will ask robot and then wait for the robot return. Okay, so next I will just start our robot. So actually, in our firmware example, you can see now the robot doesn't wait, right? Because it just start picking something. Right. So now I'm trying to make sure that you have to start the robot picking process while the product arrives to this position. Okay, so also back to our robot process, we also need to set the wait, right? And also need to get a set return back. And what is the port? You can see it's also 101 and 1. So actually the structure is same with the conveyor. Okay. So wait for 1, set for 101. And also the content is also the same. Okay. Like this one is wait for top controller. Okay, you can see also this one is wait for top controller. Also for the conveyor, okay, wait for master. Sorry, it's the same. It is the same thing. Okay, wait for master. And also after it's done, as you can see here, okay. This one we call product in position, right? But for robot, maybe we'll just say it is process done. Okay, see now the robot is not working because we haven't set any signal from our master controller, right? Here's empty. So you can see for our master controller, the port is 103. Okay, actually the same way, I will leave some time for you later, okay? So 103. And then start robot, right? And then wait for robot process down. So wait for 3. So when we design our local, actually I will prefer you to set with the same less number. Will be more easy for you to memorize the relationship. It is wait robot. Okay, and now we can try simulation again. So you can see now it's running. Wait for 2 seconds. Master tell the conveyor move, and after arrive, it just tell the robot move, and then robot return to the master. Okay, so you can see now it's not waiting. It's just keep finish this process. Okay, I think we can just stop right here. And I'm not sure it's already mentioned in this process, but actually, if you want to see what is happening, you can also find the answer in the coding function. Okay. Okay. So actually, this subprocess is just telling the same thing. Okay. I just read it ourselves. Okay. So maybe we can just try with the CP conveyor. So for CP conveyor, please help me to add a waiting signal from the master and also add a signal return to the master. Okay, so this right here. We don't need robot right now. Okay, this class. Okay. So maybe we can continue. Okay. So actually, each part right here is just like you can see here. Okay, we just skip the generate material first. Okay, you can see the host set a ready signal material to the conveyor. Okay, PLC receive the signal and generate something, and then start conveyor. Okay, and then after receive the signal from the conveyor, and the host will tell the robot to pick. Right now we are right at this line. Okay, so now also the robot will start pick and place. Okay, we haven't done with the place process yet, right? So now I will tell everyone how to do the placing part. Okay. So let's go back to our robot. Okay, here's the robot. I think we can just do it with this line. Okay, this part is actually the code for placing the object. Okay. So maybe I just drag it right here. Okay. 1, 2. Process done. Okay. And because you can see this from here to here is picking, right? So we just draw this right here is mean placing. So like if we need to build something like a picking subprogram, like here, you can use add sequence. Okay, here's a plus right here. Okay, we are now trying to reorganize the robot process. Okay, so we just press add sequence. Maybe you would make it like a pick. Okay, so you already know like from this line to this line, right? Okay, the ready point, right? Ready point. Okay, picking point. Okay, send the vacuum gripper and then ready point, right? This is the whole picking process. So we can like doing like this, okay? Select this 4 line, okay, drag, and drop at this pick statement. Okay, so you can see now the process will be organized in this pick subprogram. Okay, so we can reuse this process by using our subprogram. So next, we can also like draw pick and place in the main. Okay, so you can see here's a pick subprogram right here. So actually, we can just make it quite easy by using our subprogram. It's right here. Okay, right here. To organize your sequence. Okay, so I think you can just try to make a subprogram to replace this 4 line as a pick program. Okay, so if you just missing your program, you can just show this process first. Okay, it's actually the same thing. Okay, and here is the place. Okay, and you can see here we already in this process it is already be return the 101 true signal, means the return of the robot. So actually we just need 1. Okay. So maybe you can just delete it. We don't need this one. Okay. So actually like here we can see, okay, try our process. Go and pick. Come here. Wow. There's something weird. Yeah. So maybe here's something wrong with the program. And because we have some new version, I'm not sure. Also, that's okay. I think we can just do it ourselves, okay? Okay. So let's go back to our picking process again. Okay. I just first organize the whole process and make it in the pick. Okay. So we start like this, okay? And here's a feature for you. Like here's a problem. Okay, I need to go doing job to teach the placing point, right? But here's the problem. When we reset our simulation, the product is not in the right position, right? Here's the problem. So how can we fix this? Is we can just play simulation. Oh, sorry. Please help me to do one thing. Okay. Here's some new feature. We'll use this one. Okay, this one is we call it capture. Capture means we can just memorize the our position of each component, or also the joint position of every component. Okay, so we can use this one. Okay, static capture to capture this position first. Okay. And next, when we just start simulation, okay, maybe we can just also run here, pick. Okay. We'll stop right here, and we'll add another capture position. Okay, and then we reset simulation. So you can see now it's position 1, okay, position 2. You can see. So now we can have a memorize of this component when it is arrived the position. So we can keep doing job like this. Okay. So please remember to make it position 1 or position 2. Okay. Okay, I'll do it again. Okay. I'll do it again. I just clear it here all. So I think you already know how to control the robot, right? The same way is actually it's the same way with the conveyor. Okay. So now we just start simulation, and then you will stop right here. I need this position to teach the next point. Okay. So I just click on this one. Okay, here is captured. Before I start simulation, I just capture this position. Okay. And when the simulation stop at the position what I want, okay, like this, like here, okay, I just press pause, and then I capture another position, which is position 4. So now I got position 4 for me to teach this point. Okay. So now I can just like go to modeling, go to program, okay, using drop, right? And then select the robot, okay, using drop. And then switch our tool frame to the endpoint of this tool. Okay, actually this is the same way with the morning's lecture. Okay, and then we enable drop by snap. Okay, and then next step, maybe we can go here to place, right? Go ahead and place, and the robot will turn with 90 degree, this, and then place at this position. And so actually maybe it's like this point, and maybe I will just make a 10 millimeter of offset. Okay, to consider the thick of this cover. But I'll just measure it. Okay, measure from this point to this point. Okay, the depth is 80. Okay. But here's another thing I can tell you is in modeling. Okay, we have the tool that we call measure. A measure. So you can just select the point, and here you can select another point. Okay, to find the distance between the feature and feature. And also here we've got the record of it. You can see DZ is 18. So when we need to teach our robot, okay, switch to the robot drop mode. Okay. So if we need to teach for the robot, okay, we can just press like maybe here's the center of it. Okay, and then 80, right? And then we add another P2P motion. Okay. It's right here after P, and then move to place. Okay, maybe you can take a try. Okay, please remember to reset the robot position. Oh yeah, and I forgot one more thing. Okay, because we have this change our scene to position 4. So after you teach your point done, and you have to switch back to position 3. You can see now the product is right here. Okay, start. You can see peak and move to here, right? I think it's doing well. Okay, and also like for placing position. Okay, here's the drop. Okay, maybe we can go to position 4 again. Okay, and then drop again. Maybe it's right here. We also need like a ready point. Okay, so here maybe you got like a 40. Okay, as a ready point. Okay, so maybe it's right here. Right, and then copy and paste again. Okay, you can use right click or you can use Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to get the ready point. And then I'll just switch back to position 3 again. Okay, so now I try simulation. Okay, move. Okay, pick, place. Okay, but I haven't released my product, right? So also this will be the same structure compared with the picking. You can see in our pick process, like ready point, arrive point, and here is the control of the vacuum gripper, right? It's 102. So we also need a 102 false for releasing this top cover. So back to our here is top, it is the ready point, okay, the placing point. So we also need to set another 102 signal and which is false to release the product. Okay, so you can see now arrive, okay, come here peak, come here place. You can see now it's already be placed and the gripper released the top cover. Okay, so please remember to switch the capture, okay, to make sure that if you want to start simulation, you have to make sure the layout is in the right initial condition. Okay, so now we can see when we do picking, okay, just try again. Okay, come here, pick, okay, and place, right? Okay, so in our structure, we also can make this 4 line as a sequence, right? So we can add a sequence. Okay, maybe this will be place. Yeah, this is the same way, okay, same way. So this will be this 4 line, right? Pick, okay, and the ready point, placing point, turn off the vacuum signal, okay, and return to the ready point. Okay, we just draw and drop in the place sequence, and then we can, and here's another way, okay? We can use draw to make it back to the main program, like this. So you can see here's a place, right? Okay, here's another way. If you want to add some subprogram, okay, you can use this one, call subprogram, right? You just press call subprogram, and then here, okay, select the place subprogram. Okay, it's the same way. Or if you already know how to, if you just need to make a quick try, you can, it is optional for you to add a subprogram, okay? So you can see now it's actually the same, okay, pick and place. Okay, so now I think back to our master controller, you can see, okay, we have two pair of signal. Okay, 101 to 1 is means we start the conveyor and wait for the conveyor in position. Okay, and also we assign 103 and 3 for X, the robot start the process, and after the process is done, it just return 3 back. Okay, we can just check it again right here. Master controller, CV, and robot, right? You can see it's right here. Okay. I'll explain it again. Okay. Master controller is the center one. Okay. Master controller will ask conveyor to start the process. So now it start conveying. After conveyor in position, okay, and then it just return 101 back. So it's 1. And next, when the conveyor is in position, I will ask the robot to start process. So you can see I will use 103 right here to tell the robot to start, and then the robot will return 101 and back to the port 3, okay, for the return signal of the robot. So now the robot already tell our master controller the process is done. Okay, so there will be 2 cross from the master, and then for these 2, you can see start with 1 and start with 1. Okay, wait 1, and then end with set 101. Here's also the same. Okay, start with wait 1, end with wait. Start with wait 1 and end with set 101. So now I also can tell my conveyor to release the product, right? So we can just keep on the conveyor. Okay. So I think if I need to keep going with my process, okay, you can see here's the AC, right? So 104, I have to release it first, right? 104 false, right? And then I have to start the conveyor. Okay, so conveyor is here. CD is means 102. Start the conveyor. Okay, so after, and also I need one more thing. Okay, I have to wait for the master controller again. Okay, so this will be right here. wait master again. Okay, here is wait for master. Okay, here is wait for master again. Okay, because now the master will tell the conveyor to leave. Right. So wait. Okay, set, release the conveyor, and then start. Oh, sorry, release the stopper and then start the conveyor. Okay, so back to our master. Okay, after we wait for robot, we also need to start CD again, right? So here will be 101, like this. Then, so now we can try our simulation. Okay, start, okay, pick, and place, and then release. Okay, and now you can see we just finished the whole process like this. Okay. So how is it be done? Okay, so back to our master, you can see it just X the conveyor first, and then wait for the return of the conveyor. Okay. Start with the robot and wait for the robot, and then tell the conveyor to leave. So also for the conveyor right here, you can see from here to here is the first. Okay, it's the first sequence. Okay. It's the first. Okay. It means like feeding. Okay. From here to here is just feeding. Okay. And then from here, okay, maybe we'll just like maybe make it out. Okay. Okay, just release the product and then make it out of the end of the conveyor. Yeah, so you can see right here, we just wait for the top controller and then just release. Okay, AC, start the conveyor. So now you can just finish the whole process.